Hey guys, welcome to a video. Today, this is mainly just going to be my last SCFD shift, like ever, because, well, I mean, I might rejoin in the future, I don't know, but like, this is going to be my last shift, because tomorrow marks my 1 year mark in the department. What does that mean? That means, well, it's been 1 year since I've been here. Uh, that's just how it is. I'm just leaving after a year because I don't want to do this anymore. Still cool, still like my fire department homies, and So I'm gonna talk about some like nostalgia stuff. I remember when these lights, when I first heard these lights weren't red. I don't think they were, at least. Anyways, I'm just gonna talk, I guess, about some stuff I did while we wait for them to RTQ. Let's see. As a candidate, I remember my training division shifts. I did quite a lot. Mainly I did it. I know my first shift was with the chief at the time, Mr. Zip. I really liked him. He was pretty cool. He taught me how to do things more efficiently. He was really detailed, and he just really showed me like what was to take RP to the next level. Next training division member I had was Tara Rig. She was probably one of the best paramedics I've worked with. Just because she taught me so much as a training division member. I remember during that one shift we covered a lot of trauma stuff, signs and symptoms of shock, and that is also where I learned IV gauges, like when do we use 16 gauge, 17, 18 gauge, etc. And I just learned a lot from her. And then I know my last candidate shift, I believe, was with the damn feds, or FD99, or 1FD99 actually. He was pretty cool. I did my last goal, which was the ECG goal. Anyways, I guess I'll talk about my FFA stuff. So in FFA, I remember FFA was the first everything I've done in Firestone. I took the paramedic route because my friend told me it was hard, so I was like, yo, let's go, paramedic route. There I met this man, Lego Man. And, kind of been friends with him since. He's really cool. Best lieutenant ever. Get out of here. That other guy, Jersey operators or whatever, get out of here. I'm kidding. But, no. He was really good. He used to actually be my call sign buddy, actually. He was 1FD66 until he got promoted to a lieutenant. Anyways, are we having a speech? That's cool. I get to be a fucking TRT. Alright, well. I remember I had a little joke proposed with him up here in that chair. This chair right here. Same name. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, remember I've always been with Medic 73. At that time it was undersailed. I think Teddy just resigned. I'm sorry, not. Yeah, I think Teddy resigned. And that defense operator ran at 78. He resigned. Now Zoe runs it and everything. It's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, he hasn't called the. He's in the. No, I have not called the final chapter. Lego Man special. I don't know this guy. I'm kidding. Fun staffing. No, not rig staffing. No, I never pay attention to these briefings. I just walked out. I've literally done that for every master's. Whenever we do rig staffing, I just walk out. So I actually pay attention, but I just walk out. No, bruh, this man put me on 78. No, I am riding. No, I'm 73. I refuse to touch Medic 78. Anyways, I'm gonna cook food because I'm bored. Alright, anyways, fun stuff. So it's just, well, I can't believe it's actually been a year. I remember, like, being a candidate in this department. You know, back when range law was here. Alright, let's see what people want today. I think, Lego said he wanted chicken wings earlier. He wants cookies, chicken wings. Takes out cookie jar. Pulls out plate. Plate. Alright, chicken wings and fries. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go potato, takes out knife, takes out cutting board. I think it's Yukon Gold. It's the potato we use for fries. Alright, yeah, anyways, puts into fries, size, places into fryer. I don't even know what the thing's called. Fries. Alright, now for the chicken wings. Oh, that's a rip. Alright, well, I'm not a attack unit right now, so that's not my issue. Alright. Takes out air dryer. Sprays. Sure, you can make 4. Sure. Chicken support. Takes out air dryer. What do I do? Sprays with cooking sprays. That's to 360 F. Or that's 360 Fahrenheit. Fries wings. Chicken wings in the bowl. I don't know. I might just. I'm not gonna do buffalo chicken wings. What do we need for this? That's olive oil, and ranch seasoning. This is in an air fryer. Blah blah blah. Cooks for 25 minutes. Pretty simple. And I have to flip like halfway through, but I can flip that halfway point. How was I cook? Right, I think I flip again, and then I increase. Yes, I got this. And then cooks for 5 more minutes. 5 more, I can't spell. This is to ensure chicken is crispy. Yes, very crispy indeed. Out. Cooks on plate. Got fries. I mean, if I just was doing this for like a good 30 minutes, then I probably overcooked the fries, but you know, whatever. I'm too lazy to actually do this video. I'm just gonna say grab squid out of aquarium. Wait, cuts up fries. And there you go. You see, I would stay, except, you know, I just can't force myself to do the 1 hour quota every day. That's just not something I can do. Sorry. Alright, let's watch TV. Tired. I can't spell Chronicles. This is here. This is Alright. Anyways, most of these people, I don't know. Why no calls? Yeah, that's correct. Why are there no calls? I want to go. I want to go to the F&G brush fire. I haven't seen those in like forever. But I also hate brush fire size ups. Anyways, what else? And there's really not much to talk about. I mean, FD. I mean, all the rigs have always been here. I mean, since a year ago, we did not have these bunkers in these cars. That's amazing. Huge update by ENV, because sometimes we go out to calls and we forget to bring bunker gear, but more likely we forget to go into hell with GUI for it. But you know, it's just the stuff. Okay. Arson isn't bad. Hold on. Oh no, arson is bad. Okay, good. Attack 2. Go SCFD taking a tactical. Anyways, just kind of miss the old FD. I mean, FD's kind of dying now. I wish I could stay and do something, like, you know, try to make it better, but I really don't have the time for that. Like, just balancing all of my jobs here, like, literally the only thing I have a quota on right now is SCSO. So, yeah. Just balance. Well, I mean, technically I have to do my administrative duties, but like, still, it's just like I just can't find time to do FD for an hour, and like just because the patients. It's mainly the patients. It's not like we get good RP a lot of times. I mean, most of the time our patients, we're gonna have to explain what blood pressure is, what systolic and diastolic pressure is, and everything. And a lot of them don't know what RR or HR is. So if you have 1 hour, that's respiratory rate. Normal is 12 to 20. Heart rate is normal 60 to 100. And then sometimes we get the patients that argue with us, and every so often we get that real med person from like SGH trying to flex their ability to do med. Except they usually only do that when like CERT is on, because or SGH HICOM's on, or like I don't even know if it's HICOM. Guess just their high ranks in hospitals on, because then they're like trying to impress them, which is hilarious because those are the only times we see those like pre-med people, is like when their supervisors in game and they're just like, oh, I'm gonna come impress them. They must be on FD, so yeah. It's funny, the entire time I've been in SCFD, I've never heard the truck horn on this thing. Because it's broken. Like, they broke it. They never fixed it. Which is really sad. But that's fine. I remember when I first started off with Vigilant Song, he'd do like this comedy club thing. So he'd tower light up. Back then, Rescue 1 was allowed for all duels, but now it's search and rescue. But anyways, they'd do like this, and we'd have like comedy club. We'd have this one person stand up here and tell us jokes, while the rest just sat down here during our downtime. It was really nice. When I first joined FD, there of course was not this like tower thing outside. We did not have that. I remember practice setting the tower on this roof. Thought it was amazing. I'd take the broomstick out of our engines and I'd sweep. I don't know who these guys are. These are like the OGs. And those are like the OG SCFD members. You know, I remember Safety 55. Safety 55, Star 27, Command 80, EMS 87. Officially my favorite vehicle in the entire department. Just because of these blue lights. Like, this is wonderful. Like, turn this on to like max. Like, this is just wonderful. No, because technically I'm not driving them, and technically I'm allowed to spawn them to look at them or show them to people, which I am doing, according to like, a bunch of people. Anyways, and then we had our Medic 73 M78 rivalry. Always loved that. Got like this that is very not cool. I'll have you know this is my medic. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, Medic 73, if you don't know, has this light bar. 78 does not, but 73 has like a smaller hitbox to get in. 78 has a bigger one. You know, but it's bald. It's literally bald. Oh, commit the VA. He has committed the VA. We will now sue him for every property damage possible. Anyways, I remember Lego got into FD a month before me. I got denied because I climbed on the roof of CD. Well, actually, I got flung on the roof of CD by an exploiter, and then I called FD to get me down, and then they got mad at me because technically I did not know that you could be arrested for illegally climbing structures. So that was cool. Oh, he actually gave his name badge. Why are you not 5066? I remember I joined FD with this guy. Well, not really. We did FFA together. No, well, because I joined FD a month late, I came into FD already a fire medic. Like, when I was a candidate, I was already dual cert, so that was really cool to do. I might rejoin in the future, I don't know. They're talking about opening up the CCMTP program, which I would be down to do. Like a new DOH program for like nursing certs or whatever. But like, maybe we'll do residency. These bay doors, I'm gonna miss these. I'm gonna miss being able to walk through these wood block doors. I'm gonna miss being able to kidnap people with our stretcher, which is right here. I never use this anymore, but like your stretcher. But sometimes it lags, but like you can kidnap someone like that and you just kinda yeet them out of the station. But now we're not gonna do that. He's our friend. We're just gonna toss him off our map. Let's just drop him. Oh no. Oh no, it's the stretcher tower. We're all gonna get wrecked for abusive assault. Oh my gosh. We are the worst firefighters in the history of firefighting. Alright, I'm getting it. I've never driven these command vehicles. I remember, we used to be able to place unlimited tools, but now they're limited because someone went AFK and they placed like a laddering around like this entire thing. Do I need ATM? I don't have much money anymore. I gave like 100k away to someone. And then, anyways, I gave like 100k away to someone, and no, I spent 125k on that SRTD. Yeah, FDOA has the ATM now. It's literally the most incredible thing ever. Unless you want to get a gun, then you go all the way down to like Lock's Barn over there. Bro, this man deaf. Oh my gosh, he didn't use Turners. He did not use a Turner. Boys, ban him. Ban him right now. But yeah, Lego Man, if you watch this video and you actually get to this part, just know that you promised me unlimited ride-alongs back when you got in and I didn't, so yeah, you still owe me that, so I'm going to annoy you to give me ride-alongs. I'm just gonna walk because they're slow, and there's not many like calls happening right now, so I'm driving this thing back. I'm driving it, violating SOG. Oh my gosh, I've broken like every SOG there is. I'm kidding. I'm gonna get SCFD blacklisted. No. Technically, I do remember back when he actually got into FD and I didn't. I actually proposed him as a joke. He said yes. So, technically speaking, yeah. Never signed the divorce papers. Alright, what else? Oh, FAC is on. Let's see who else is on. W is on. Because technically I haven't actually done a call. Why are there no buildings catching on fire? Kind of sucks. There's supposed to catch on fire, I think, every half an hour. If we have 3 FD on. Because I think that's just how the coding works. Man. This man just bypassed the red light by going through the base. I mean, not the base, the emergency lanes. Oh, since what? We did not have this fencing. I know this because I ran DHS over right there. An accident. It was Gemma. It was a complete accident because SCS was asking me to send them a footage. So then I tapped out to hit upload and then I kind of oofed. You know, but Gemma was nice about it. So that's cool. 50-55 is a quarter. Amazing. Now, I'm calling it. Seriously. I do remember though, one of my first, Lego and I were talking about becoming seniors once, and, illegal parking. Anyways, we're talking about becoming seniors once, and we talked about what we need, what they'd be like looking for, and like it goes, we need to like show our competency, so we came up with like these ridiculously long returning to quarters statements, like we're like Medic Company 73 returning to quarters at 8:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at I think September 30th, 2021. All units accounted for, and then I one-upped them by putting in inventory, even though we don't do that. I just shoved inventory in there. I was like, expended 1 IV kit, 2 milligrams of morphine, and I just started listing out everything we used on calls. And then we started like listing out personnel, like in quarters with blah blah with X2 personnel, blah blah plus 1 ride along or whatever. We just know everything down. Oop, everyone's here. Alright, time to go 10-10. Nah, I end this. Stop trying to extinguish me. Anyways, so moving on. We have a call that someone used /page except didn't tell us where. Where is this call? And they did it in a channel we can't
Rescue 1. Hazmat.
Oh, this is Lego's call, because he has that. Because as a lieutenant, you have the ability to make custom callouts, where you can list out rigs and type of call. It's really cool. I love that system. This is FBI. This is most definitely Fetch. I want you to know that. You smell like gas, yes. That is most definitely Fetch. There's no way some random unmarked sedan's gonna be here with like some guy sitting in a suit wearing an FBI uniform. Here's the thing, you can't. I don't even see the ELS on this. Like, you can't even see the ELS on this. I don't think. Like, the ELS isn't even there. It just flashes out of nowhere. All right. Good times. The K-12 used to be able to do damage, and you could like kill people with one swing of it. Hey, technically he sped out. I think he might have ran that stop sign. Gotta fire him now. Report him. SA6. Get him out of here. Well, no POID, but yeah. I'm gonna set up the tower because I can, and I have not done so in so long, and I want to do that. Well, ooh, they're doing the whole thing. Kind of want to go T1 and see what they're up to. And I'm gonna park this thing out here. Go ahead, you grab plates, puts down, copy this, puts down. Are you doing 10-10? No. Nope. Great, all my plate alignments are off now. Where's the broom? I forget where the broom is. Here it is. This is the broom. Yes! I mean, it's another mobile home, but whatever. You know, I don't care. Do I have the bunkers in here? Can I just go? Ew, those are firefighter bunkers. Nope, I refuse to wear those. I refuse to wear those. He's taking safety 55 to a call. Looks like I'm staffing medic. Oh no, they're taking... Okay, I guess we're just overstaffing then. Did he go 10-10? Bruh, and they stole my rig too. That's depressing. Alright, you know, no, wait, no, my rig despawned. Alright, I'm taking tower 23 then. I've just completely broken rig staffing. No, these doors. It's the end of me. I hate these doors. No, I'm gonna open this one. OS market fully involved. T23 here. I'm too lazy to type out everything. Tower 23 en route, emergent, driver only. Bro, this thing has like no turn radius. What? This thing used to turn so much better. And accelerated a lot better too. I guess they changed the model on this. Safety 55 is gonna hold command probably. They might let me do an aerial, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna park like right here because I can. Alright, T23 less coding. T23 coding. There we go. Alright, and gentlemen setting their attack line. No supply nearby. Looks like, oh yeah, 29's holding command. That's cool. Send aerial, let's go, boys. I have not done this in so long. I'm gonna hit it from the roof, so that way I'm gonna hit it from the roof so that way I don't have to worry about like. Okay, I don't have to worry about setting up the attack line and pulling it up there. I'm just gonna use that cannon that doesn't work. It works in the training center, but just like not in game because this game is amazing. Alright, we're just gonna go through the tree because we are just that good. Alright, I'm gonna stop extending and pull back a bit. I have this. Alright, let's get going on this. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna pull it and yeah, no, I don't need a line technically for this. Climbing through a tree. I completely forgot to hook on the safety harness. But whatever. Unhook that. Bro. Giant portion. T23 water on fire. That was not good. Anyway, so I'm just RPing, say I'm using the spec cannon. Not really doing that. Hold attack. What do you mean hold attack? Sure. It's fine. It's going. Don't worry about it going through the tree. It's very safe. Are we letting it spread? Command. No, I'm just fishing the door. I'm gonna hit it. Oh, I got it. For RP sake. So red. I'm going to sprite some more. Command roof is unstable. Alright. That's cool. That means we're not going to be using this tower for anything else, so I'm going to go ahead and reset the tower setting on this. Oh my gosh. Why would you like retract this a lot more before I press reset? Oh my gosh, engine, no! No engine! Horizontal, yeah, we're doing horizontal, right? I have to find the vent fans. I forget where these are. I think they're back here, maybe. No, that's medical. That should be ladder and peg pull. I think maybe it's like over here. Here, maybe? Here it is, ventilation fan. Alright. Grab the section area, correct? Switch that on. I don't know where to put the second one. Yeah, I guess we'll only need one. Just use that one tonight. Right. What? What are we doing? Command, tell us what we need to do. I mean, technically I was a bucket, so I don't need to pack a line. Here, do something, Tame. What do you want him to do? Do primary. Use the aerial 100 psi, douse the roof and house. Oh, okay, I was wrong. I guess we are using this again. That usually never happens. Interesting command choice. Alright, let's go up and right and extend. This time I am not going to mess up resetting this tower. Oh, boom. Bounce, retract. Alright, there we go. That should set the tower. Yeah, interior ops are a no-go if the roof isn't stable, so that's not a structure. This is my half attack hose. Alright, we're just gonna douse this house. Back what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit it with as much pressure from the deck cannons. is fine. Whoops. Okay, you know what, we'll do firefighter now. T-23, engineer, fallen on roof. Oh, and I guess I'll pass over. And then I'll also distress signal fired. That triggers a distress. I thought it had two. It had to have two. Bruh. I did not know that. I did not know that. I thought if I didn't put two, then it wouldn't trigger that. Alright, time to just kill everyone's ear. Save me, Lego. I'm very hurt. I mean, technically I can probably save myself in this case. Hold on. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I have to do something quick. Technically, since I moved, the Passover should switch off. Come on. Don't just throw me off, Lego. Come on. Come on, Lego. You better not. I think that comes off mask too. It's down. We gotta schedule the boys. I think SA-12 was devil too. No, I'm gonna get memed. Yeah, this is how I use the sked. I have a really sturdy head. Consciousness, final concern. I took off his. I'm just that good. 0 injuries. No, I don't want to annoy FBI with too much, so I'm just gonna do no injuries. What are you thinking? Oh. Well, you are invincible. That vet fan's really loud. I guess I'll do something. Technically more realistic could be higher considering it just fell. I can't repeat. Off. Actually I can. I just need to go to an engine and just that. Click that. See, Lego big brain. Lego big brain. I thought you were doing a typical part. Dang. We roasted all those civs over there. 15. Well, technically, if I was doing a proper RP, should have, though. You know, had like a higher Probably maybe like a 105, 106. It's the 15th floor. 70s, technically fine, I mean. Clear 1,000. Yes, it's lungs ready. Man, this man just cut off my paramedic internal bruising. So no bruising, no tenderness of the abdomen. Oh man, I'm gonna go a bit. I'm gonna do a 85, considering my job is pretty stressful and I drink too much coffee because I'm a firefighter. I am a firefighter, therefore, nope. I don't care. Why? I am not in shock. I am the best. There. I mean, technically, she is. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll go with it. Because if not, we can just end our PK. You'll have fun cleaning up that. I'm just gonna roll with that. Bam. Alright. I'm sure one more of the big takes. How do I get? Why is it not letting me in the stretcher here? I did not know that about this stress signal. I thought you needed to put 2 apostrophes for it, or whatever, asterisks. Hold on. Caution. Thank you, Squid. I'll remember to make you some more fried calamari. Do Para 66. I am being held against my will. I can probably just walk to the hospital, honestly. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, hey, BLS is on. I wonder who the BLS is. Oh, it's iJock. He's been on for a while. And I'm going to a trauma room. Surgery on self. Covered to medical malpractice. Alright, we're good. So, 78's return to corpse. Or, yeah, this one's 78. I'm gonna get the tip. Ooh, you have FDOA on. Oh, let me clear that file real quick. Let's go for it. Oh, that's the spec. It's one of the new ones. Did you just run that? And just sped up. Yeah, FDOA my homies, boys. Let's see if we can actually take off. Where is the medic? Okay, quarters. Alright. I'm gonna get my 1010 back. Oh, he actually can take off. He just pulls it up and just hits me with the extinguisher. Alright, I'm Lego now. Man, I'm going 1010. Alright. Man's beating me 1010. 10. No. Fine respect. Be fast. Okay. Here we go back. No screwdriver. Where's the tower fix? Oh, okay. Okay. What? Okay. I'm grabbing 73 because that's a. You safety. 73 because I'm bringing 73 just because that's what you get. That's what you get. I just want you to know that. Here, I'm gonna move the car so you can get out. There you go. Alright, I don't even know limit here. I know the limit in Redwood parking lots is 40, except car dealer, which is 30. I'm just gonna go 40 because that's what most lots are. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna park this. I might have safety 55 in the middle, or I might just put medic in the middle. Just drop medic in the middle and have safety 55 on the wedge. Oh no, he's gonna set the tower, so we should probably be under that. I don't know how we're doing this. I guess I'll go front a little bit. This is okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, have safety 55 on the wedge, and then we'll go ahead and hop on the harness. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on. Get everyone else up here. This is nice. I have. Yes, best tent pick ever. Get up here. This is way too bright at the bottom, but whatever. It's fine. This is amazing. Lego, you coming up here? So much light. Yeah. I might hop off a turn. And yeah, turn safeties off or something. Let's align ourselves properly. Lego. Alright, we need Lego to come up. Lego, is he just sitting down there? What happened to that other Lego? The Lego sip. Oh, Lego sip 1010. Alright, we're just waiting for Lego. When I hide everything. Oh, that's trippy. That you can move both at the same time. That's cool. Anyways. I'm listening to sad music on Spotify. Where's the Lego? FDS. Oh, he's on the bottom. Alright, that's cool. I'll just get the pictures after. Like, I'll just go click. Let me move my mouse off, so. Here, I'm gonna align a little bit better to us. Alright. We're doing it. Place his hand out. It was an option. Send. Look. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and call it. Hey, I got one from 11. Oh my gosh, this radio. I had to make sure Fed got off. Alright, that's an 07.